Right, and remember, Milwaukee just ended their series 2 days ago. They just had the 1 day yesterday to prepare. The Heat have been off a week, and knowing it would be Milwaukee, they've been able to focus in on that. But what has been surprising here is Milwaukee's defense has been uncharacteristically soft in the paint. So normally, they don't give up paint points and they don't send you to the free throw line. The Heat, 38 points in the paint and have already been to the line 25 times. That's not something we would have expected to see.
Three-pointer by Giannis won't go. Fewest points allowed in the paint of any team in the league this season, in fact. Different story so far here in game one. Dragic's three-pointer won't go. So a minute gone by in the fourth. This is a Heat team that has yet to lose in this postseason. Swept Indiana. A full week of rest before this opener tonight. Traveling violation. Miami beat the Bucks twice. Here is Hero on a three, left it short. Jimmy Butler and Antetokounmpo actually dueled each other only in one of those 3 games. Big win by the Heat early in the season. 2-on-1 run out. It's broken up. Well played. On a three. Got it. 11 for Korver.
And a big defensive save before that. Kyle Korver making a big impact on this game right now.
Dragic around a screen. The kick out. Nearly broken up.
In a championship, you're going to have floor. And Milwaukee was a top 10 team at both ends, but their defense has been their calling card, and they're starting to get to it now.
Antetokounmpo on the take. Clearly right now, it's in his head. He's 4 of 10 at the free throw line. And that could be a little developing story. This will be an offensive foul on. They're still on the Heat bench, getting a breather. Was sensational in the third quarter to give the Heat the lead. Antetokounmpo extends, and this will be a traveling violation. Dragic on the take. Iguodala well closed out by Korver, and that's a turnover. The bounce of Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Inside, thumps it. Basket will. And the inbound now to Giannis on the wing. Korver, tight space. Barely nicks the rim, and the rebound by Olynyk.
One thing I figured out early on, though, inadvertent does not mean it hurts any less.
That's a great point. As Antetokounmpo gritting his way through. Hero from 3. Got it.
Spoelstra does is give his guys great freedom and confidence.
Boy, what a play defensively on the steal by Butler. He was 7th in the. Butler taking the temperature of the defense. Here he comes. Elevates. No. Rebound Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's what you've got to do with Jimmy Butler. You've got to make him make shots over the top of you without fouling.
Williams going full. So we'll get a timeout here taken by Eric Spoelstra. Of course, another Milwaukee native, former Badger. As Hero elevates right on cue, left that one a little bit short. And stand, here we go. 2-point Miami lead. We come up on the 7-minute mark here. What are we looking for here down the stretch?
Well, it's going to be the same thing for both of these teams. They're going to work to try to keep the ball out of the paint, make each other take tough shots. You're going to have to take care of the ball and defend without fouling.
1 to shoot. Hill, tough shot. Follows his own miss, and it resets the shot clock to 14 seconds. George Hill making the start. No Eric Bledsoe for Milwaukee. This will be contact and free throws. Game 5 on Wednesday against Orlando. Of course, that led to the domino effects with the rest of the teams here in Orlando. The team rallying around Hill, who has become one of the locker room leaders of this club over the last couple of years. Shot clock down to 7. What defense? Here's Adebayo. He has to hurry against Williams. Puts it on the deck to the rack. And a rebound by Antetokounmpo.
This is where he's most dangerous.
One thing Miami does is they get back in transition, something that Stan pointed out at the top. They have done a very good job of that so far here in game 1. Giannis again on the take, banks it in. Boy, you had to Butler, the little hesitation. Boy, that was a thing.
Both these teams have been able to get to the rim for buckets here. Normally something that they do a great job taking away.
Three-pointer by Antetokounmpo, too much. And the rebound by Adebayo, his 16th of the night.
Oh, he's been outstanding. 6 assists. Don't just look in the points column. This guy does everything for the Miami Heat.
Another night at the office for the first-time All-Star, Bam Adebayo. Here he is falling out of bounds inside of the cutter hero, who's fouled on the catch. That'll be the second team.
A half Smith.
I'm not sure anyone can pull off the Smitty. As well as our good buddy Steve Smith. Here's Dragic on the drive. Outside Adebayo, shot clock down to 2. He'll shoot a long 2, and he sticks it. 60 wins a year ago, 56 here in 2020. Middleton finds his spot, elevates, it's good. It's a
time Adebayo is switched on to him. As good a defender as Adebayo is, he just can't close down the airspace off the dribble.
Dragic, pretty floater, follows his own miss, it's loose, and Lopez snatches it away. It's a rare mistake on a night in which Dragic has been so good. Bucks will reset with Middleton. Middleton, deep 3. Still out a couple of more seconds. Rebound Butler. That last basket by Middleton, his first points, by the way, since the 8-minute mark of the third quarter. Butler sizes him up and hits.
Done a great job in transition. It's been a big part of the game. They gave Milwaukee 8 fast break points in the first.
Bucks #1 scoring team in the league this season at over 118 per game. Right now at 98. Middleton.
Yeah, Miami's defense has been outstanding since the first quarter tonight. Struggled, gave up 40 in the first, but since then only 58 points. You can't play a team like Milwaukee much better than they have tonight.
Butler knew the contact was.
They've had success out of timeouts, getting the ball to Adebayo and getting cuts.
Butler, deep 3, and he banks.
Huge 3 for a guy who doesn't shoot a lot of threes, hasn't shot them well all year.
And you can just sense Milwaukee starting to tighten up here as we come down the home stretch. Middleton had 21 in the first half. He's 2 of 9 with 4 points since. 6 to shoot. Butler sizes uphill, and he hits again. Biggest lead for the Heat. Lopez on a 3. Bad lead. 24 for Lopez. His 4th triple tonight. Under 2 minutes left in regulation. Butler coming for more. Outside Dragic, contested 3. No.
And you don't want to give up a 3.
Middleton 2 of 9 shooting in the second.
Milwaukee's going to just play this possession straight. No traps, no fouls. Just try to get a stop. There's still a lot of time.
Butler again.
On the fake.
That's gonna happen. Boy, crap.
Don't want to put him on the free throw line.
Heater out of fouls as Yannis turns it over. Couldn't squeeze it as he entered the paint.
Well, they are just not giving him much chance to get to the rim tonight.
He's 1 assist away from a triple-double. It's the furthest thing from his mind. Here's Butler inside, and he just knees in the second half, and here he is again. Butler. Middleton just bear hugs him. Butler 27 in the second half. Lopez on a 3 won't go, and the final seconds are going to tick off the clock.
This is a great win for the Heat after a really tough first quarter when they got down 40 to 29. They just clamped down defensively, and Jimmy Butler took over offensively, particularly in the second half.